Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sonic Marathon, Summer of Sonic. So last time we started Sonic before the sequel, and I'm hoping to beat this game, but I heard it's actually pretty long. But it doesn't matter because I am just here to have lots of fun. Oops, I hope I did not hit a bad button on my thing. Okay, I'm so excited to actually get back into this game. Now you may have noticed it's been a while since I've been online, but that's okay. Okay, one thing I don't like about this game is how it has to constantly reformat. So last time we were Tails, and we just arrived at Red Hot Ride Zone. I have no idea how long this game is, but I heard it's pretty long. But here we go, we get to play as Tails in an entirely new stage. So far, this stage really reminds me of Hilltop Zone, just because of what's in the background. Also, I really love, what's it called? I really love the colored mountains in the background. Aside from that, this isn't really like Hilltop Zone. This is more like, I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it. I know there's a stage that's like this, where you're in the mountain and it's watery, but I'm not too sure. Anyways, this is a pretty unique stage. Okay, Tails, please grab the air bubble. There's literally 2 air bubbles right there. Come on. There we go. Phew. That was a close one. Okay, luckily Tails can swim, which is going to give a huge advantage in this stage. But what are these balls for? Did we like roll on them? We do. Interesting. That's actually really cool. I did not expect that. Also, before I forget, I need to make sure that the stream is going well. So I need to go here and check the connection. My stream's not available right now. I thought I already fixed this. There we go, this should work now. Settings, dashboard. Okay, we are good. I could have sworn I tested the connection earlier, but I forgot I actually closed the window. So I always want to have that open. No, it's here we go. So I guess these balls are used to like roll across the water or something. That's actually a very interesting mechanic. Well, nah, actually, it's used to launch up. Can we roll on these? Because that would be a lot faster. We can. Okay, we can spin dash on these, I mean, which is great. Because it's so much faster that way. There we go. Ouch. Seriously? Okay, the new enemies are kind of wacky. I really like this like crab meat like enemy that's shooting spikes. It's really cool. Ooh, is this something we could just roll on? I'd love to just roll on this. Yes, we can. Whee! Oh, does this take us to a secret top half? It does. Even though we probably could have flew here. Oh, we're going into a volcano. That's sick. I didn't realize this was also a lava stage. This place is really unique. It's a lava stage and a water stage. I don't think there's ever been a stage like that in Sonic before. Which is just sick. Is this one another one we could roll on? Yes, it is. Whoa. I don't think we necessarily need to. Oh, look at that bounce combination right there. That was sick. Oops. That wasn't so sick. See, I love doing that in Sonic games where you just bounce from monitor to enemy to enemy. That's why I really like the homing attack. It's very satisfying. And we're gonna have plenty of lives, too, for us to complete this game. Now, I did test the audio, and it should be good. But please let me know if the audio is bad. Tails got through Act 1. Red Hot Ride Act 2. Here we go. Oh, Okay, so it looks like this stage has that bright mechanic from the first game, and that bright mechanic really hurts my eyes, but I think it might be periodic, which is good, because I don't want the bright mechanic to completely last forever. That would be really bad. There we go. No, 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 no. Okay, nice. Okay, enemies with spikes on them when I'm trying to platform. It's kind of rude, but I guess it's understandable. Okay, can we jump on the bottom of this? We can, but we also can fall in lava. Okay, I do not trust this drop. Really, my monitor is way too bright. This is like killing my eyes right now, which is not good. Well, hopefully this stage isn't too long. These stages are generally very short. Oh, we probably could have jumped down there and been fine. See? They try to trick you. It looks like solid ground, but it clearly isn't. Oh, fire shield. Oh, that's sick. We can actually go under the lava. I didn't think that could happen. Also, does Tails get super exhausted very quickly because they're in lava? That's really cool. I have never seen any Sonic game do that ever. Going into the lava with a fire shield? What is this? Is this some kind of puzzle, or is this something I ignore? I think it might have just been some decoration. What is that? Is that an enemy? Can we actually stand on top of this? We can't, but we can fly. Wait, did it fall behind the lava? In an area we can't access? Oh great, we don't have the fire shield. That's almost interesting. It looks like we're actually required to have the fire shield, because some of these sections require swimming in lava, which is a really cool concept. No, 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 no. Great, we lost our shield again. Okay, how are we gonna do this part? This part's gonna be kind of tricky. Oh wait, never mind. That was way easier than I made it out to be. Ooh, that was a sick roll jump right there. Okay, yeah, being very generous with the fire shields. Probably because the game wants us to do this. Oh, it was not as sick. Nice. Tails, just cheese the whole entire game, will ya? That is the key to success. Oh no. Here we go. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and spring. And we did it. Tails got through Act 2. I really love how these zones just fly on by. Red Hot Ride, Act 3. Ooh, I really love the music here, and I'm so glad that the darkness mechanic is gone. I mean, the brightness mechanic is gone. Hey, I remember these. Oh, now we bounce from them? I remember these from the last stage or before the sequel, but now it's purple and it bounces us a bunch. Oh, why was I terrified of that fire? It can't hurt us, we have a fire shield. But probably not for long. Oh, that's really cool. Now this game has a lot better gimmicks than before the sequel, that's for sure. I'm really loving this so far. Okay. As for you, I need you to get out of here. Thank you very much. Oh, this is really fun. Forcing us to bounce like this really reminds me what I used to do when I was a kid. When I was playing Mania, well, I guess I wasn't a kid, but when I was messing around in Mania, I would force myself to have the bubble shield. What kind of... Those are enemies? I thought they were monitors that I missed. That's hilarious. Wait, how long does the bounce go for? As long as we want it to? Can we get like higher bounces too? Doesn't seem like it, but it really reminds me of when I would like give myself the bubble shield in debug mode and then force myself to play the game while bouncing the entire time. And then if I lost the bubble shield for any reason, I would consider it a failure on the challenge, and then I'd lose a life. It was a pretty fun challenge to do, and I think I tried to record a series on it, but it doesn't really quite work. It required a lot of editing, also a lot of debug mode, to the point where why would you even consider it in the first place? Ooh, that was a very quick bounce. Hey, you stole my bouncy power. That makes me sad. Oh well. As for you, Oh wait, you're a spike shield, right? No, you're not a spike shield. Someone told me that was a spike shield, but I guess not. It doesn't matter. There is no perfect bonuses in this game, which is lucky. Because that perfect bonus of Mania, it made me very sad whenever I didn't get it. Which is crazy to think. Like, how hard is it to avoid getting hit in Mania? When you played it as many times as I have, you think you would never get hit again. But that's just simply not the case. Okay. Here we go. Time to bounce on up. I like this mechanic a lot. It is very fun. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, we lose it right away. And that's because we already beat the act. Red Hot Ride, Boss Act 4. There we go. Whoa, we are falling down an elevator shaft right now. Okay, so are we just trying to get these rocks to hit Eggman? That's not too difficult. We're gonna actually hit these. Maybe we're supposed to hit the red ones. Okay, avoid the red rocks. It's like we're in a drill or something. Did that do anything? No, that did not do anything. Oh, I see. We've got to hit the red rocks with timing. Okay, thus far this boss isn't too bad, but I would like some rings. And it looks like the rocks don't even hurt us unless they explode on us. So really, it's just the red projectiles that we're avoiding here. Like that. It's okay to fail, boss, especially on the first try. I'm glad that the game gives you some time to warm up, otherwise this boss would be impossible right now. There we go. Oh, that was a bad hit. Okay, great. I lost all my rings already. There we go. Oh, you can bounce the rock back up if you hit it down. That is good to know. That's very good to know. That means I don't actually need to hit it all the way up. There we go. See, I could redirect it like that. Okay, what's the next phase of this boss? Big rocks. Oh, are we climbing up to hit the boss instead? I'm gonna assume that we're climbing up to hit the boss instead. Okay, Tails can't fly in this stage for some reason. That's odd. I did not think they would remove Tails' ability to fly. Even though the boss does, can be cheesed that way. Okay, what's going on here? Are we avoiding these crystals? Are we avoiding the fire? Not too sure, but this boss is really intense all of a sudden. Like the music is. Oh, we're actually fighting a boss now, aren't we? Okay, you're firing out these projectiles. Oh, I get it. So we have to hit the boss as it comes up right here. Like so. Yeah, for some reason they disabled Tails' flying in this boss. If you didn't want anyone to choose the boss, it's kind of an interesting way to do it. Well, yeah. This boss is definitely a lot chiller than all the other bosses in the game. I wonder if this has like a final form that I'm missing out on that's going to be super difficult. Because thus far, this boss is like pretty easy compared to all the other ones. And this is definitely not the first boss. There we go. Oh! There's the final surprise phase I was looking for. Okay, so there's gonna be missiles firing at us. Oh wait, I keep forgetting Tails can't fly in this boss for some reason. Okay, I'm assuming we're supposed to hit the boss. Okay, this boss is making me freak out. I hate missiles in every single video game I've ever played. Moving projectiles are not my friend. Great, I failed. But luckily I know exactly what's gonna happen next. See, this boss is not as bad as all the other ones, so I think we can actually beat it within a reasonable amount of time. Okay, wait for the rock to turn red before hitting it. Okay, that one did not go at all. And I hit that the wrong direction. And I hit the wrong rock. Just get all of these bad rocks out of the way. Oh, there we go. There we go, 2 hits right there. That was very close. I really thought I was gonna get hit right there. Ooh, that was very close too. There we go. Yes! Okay, sometimes with these bosses, I feel like the phases drag on a little too long. But I guess that's okay. Like, this phase should probably take 3 hits, to be honest. Like, it kind of overstays its welcome. I like the next phase a lot better. Maybe because it's way easier to actually hit the boss. I don't know. I kind of prefer Sonic bosses where you could spam the boss with attacks. But this kind of game is not going for that kind of flow. I wonder what's disabling Tails' flying. I wonder if there's any reason behind that. Aside from... There we go. There we go. And we messed up. Ooh, we messed up really bad. Okay, that's fine. We could just fall down to the bottom, I guess. That works for me. Okay, Egghead is gonna be here soon. There we go. Now the next phase, we just need to wait for the platform to raise. Then I need to actually figure out how to hit this boss. Because last time we didn't get any hits in. Okay. Oh wait, this phase. I forgot about this phase. This is a very easy phase. There we go. Two hits right here. I wonder how many hits it takes per phase. So that's 3 hits. Let's see, 4 hits. What about here? 5 hits. Okay, 6. Does it really take 8 hits per phase? 7 hits. That's crazy. If that's the case, then this boss drags on forever. Okay, yeah. Okay, exactly, that is how you hit the boss. So the missile is gonna go here. I need to jump twice right here. Okay, this is not as bad as I first thought it was. If you're actually studying the patterns here, this is actually way easier than I first made it out to be. Okay, I still have to be careful here because it's not as... Oh, I keep jumping off of the platform because I keep thinking the gray part is our platform, and I failed again. This is to be expected. For some reason, the bosses in this game are like super hard. This one is not as hard as the other ones, but I still fail it because I'm just not good at that kind of like pattern reading kind of thing. It's so unusual for any Sonic game. Of course, this is a fan game, so it makes sense. Oh, whoa. For some reason, my controller went out for a second. Come on, Tails. Defeat the boss, please. I don't want to have to end up being here for hours. Although I think the longest it's taken us to defeat a boss was at least a few minutes. Not a few minutes, at least 30 minutes I think. Which I really hope I'm not here for that long. There we go. Was it really worth losing our ring? I mean, it's not really too big of a deal because this phase is really easy to dodge the enemies and stuff. But still. Please. If only all the rocks were red. For some reason when you hold up, you can't jump. And I did not know that. For some reason I keep instinctively wanting to hold up to jump. I'm not sure why. Because that's never been a thing. Oh, maybe because I think you direct the rocks by hitting a certain direction. But that's not the case. It's the angle of the jump that directs the rocks. So really, I'm just wasting time by doing that. Can I actually hit that one? I can. Luckily, these rocks take quite a while to actually explode. Okay, finally we're past this phase. Which means we're on the semi-easier phase. I just gotta make sure that I avoid the red, and make sure I grab the rings. There we go. Now we have a direct... We're gonna be directly underneath Eggman and have a rock available that we can jump on next. What? Oh, going to the top of here is bad? I did not know that. Okay, luckily we defeated that phase with relative ease. I had no idea that that phase was like that. Now, one thing I did notice with this boss is that they actually make it so that the rings are not as common. Maybe that's why these patterns are a lot easier to dodge. Because the rings are a lot rarer per phase. The last boss we fought, it gave us a ring almost every single attack. I mean, every single phase of attacks. which was pretty crazy. Okay, there we go. Nice. Come on, Tails, we can do this. This is the easy part. This is just filler. Okay, why did I do that? Is it really worth risking? It's not worth risking like that. Please give me that ring back. Okay, now we're ringless again. I hate being ringless. I keep standing on the edge of the platform. I should not be doing that. There we go. That is not... Okay, one hit. Really? Come on. Okay, one hit right down, at least. I got a feeling we're gonna be here for quite a while. Because for some reason, these bosses are just insanely difficult. Not sure why or how. They just are. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay, there we go. That's the first one. Oh, great. Great, 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 great. Yes, okay. That was another hit off. Okay, we might be able to direct that one. No. We need to get all these brand rocks out of the way. Because they don't damage the boss at all. There we go. At least the music is pretty great. I like this remix a lot. Whatever it's supposed to be. But dubstep in Sonic really does work. There we go. Ouch. Really? Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter if we have 0 rings on this phase. Because I know it's extremely difficult to even lose this part. I would have to actively jump down into the red to lose this phase. Oh wait. Okay, where's the giant rocks? I was waiting for the giant rocks. Also, game, I need a ring. Really? You're not gonna give me a ring? That's rude. Oh great, we're about to get to the top. And I hit the red. So much for calling that phase easy. I actually failed it. Who knows, maybe we'll fail each phase and then I'll finally beat the boss. So far we have failed almost every phase except for the 3rd phase. But the 4th phase, that is where we really have trouble. See, when you get a lot of timing in, that phase is really easy. But if you don't get good luck, then that phase is pretty difficult. Okay, I need a giant rock, please. Thank you very much. Ooh, an extra few rings. I really have to stop jumping off the edge of the platform. But for some reason, background elements in this game really confuse me. There we go. Let's get a few bounces in, and boom. That phase has been wrecked. And we have 7 rings for once, which is actually a pretty good amount of rings. Thus far, I've had to like 100% utilize invincibility frames. Okay, I gotta remember that the blue platform is the only safe platform. You can only stand on the blue. Because for some reason I cannot drill that into my head. And I really wish Tails could fly in this boss. I get why they disabled flying, but still. If it made the boss easier, I would have liked that. But still, this boss is still pretty chill overall. Even that final pattern that I keep struggling with, it's possible. We have dodged it multiple times before. Okay, that was not how you do it. Please give me my invincibility frames back. Okay, jump, jump. There we go, jump. Okay, I have to really focus. Okay, jump. Okay, I failed that jump right there. Okay, I have got to dodge that way better. It's a combination of the moving projectiles that keeps getting me. Please, I need this ring. Ugh. The invincibility frames are so harsh in this game. I'm pretty sure in a normal Sonic game I would not have died there. Great. Okay, we have failed the boss again. But that is a-okay. Or at least I think it is. There we go. Phew. That was close. That was very, very close. Boom. Be very careful here. Great. No, no, no. There we go. Excellent. Okay, we still need to be extremely careful here. Because I want to make sure everything is good here. Okay, why didn't you give me any rings? Oh, there's my rings. My rings is way over there. You better give me more rings right now. Thank you, game. Oops, I just fell all the way down. Okay, that's fine. We didn't encounter any red, so I guess it's fine. See, every phase seems like it could be very easily beaten. There we go. I feel like these phases take 4 hits, but then for some reason the other phases don't. Kinda odd. I get this boss is going for let's be cool and ruin my day, but I don't like it. Okay, we only have 2 tries here before I get a game over. Even though we're supposed to play as Sonic in the next zone, we'll just switch to Sonic anyways. I feel like his slightly faster gaining of speed might be the edge we need on this boss. Despite it, we're supposed to switch to Sonic in the next zone anyways. So it doesn't make too much of a difference. Even though right now it's time for it's Tails' time to shine. Okay, jump here, jump here. Okay. Okay, I missed a hit, but I can get a hit there. Okay, jump here, jump here. I need to really focus on this. Okay, jump here. Okay, so if you get the pattern perfectly, then it's fine. But if you deviate from the pattern at all, then you get stuff like that. Okay. There we go. I hate avoiding moving projectiles so much. Okay. Okay, I feel like there was definitely a lot more missiles that time. Okay, as long as we keep our single ring, we'll be a-okay. When it does that double missile, it's what gets me. Yes! Finally, I beat that boss. It was not too difficult at all. Pearlian Peak Zone, but we're gonna switch to Sonic now. Phew. That was a close one. We messed up really bad. Okay, that's fine. We can just fall down to the bottom, I guess. Okay, for some reason I was checking the audio because I felt like it was bad, but it's fine. Okay, let's go for Sonic now. Here we go. I really like that zone. Honestly, the boss was pretty harmless. Like, even for the pattern, it wasn't even that complex. But this game really pulls out those bosses that just make you want to go, ugh, why would you do that to me, game? Anyways, here we are on Parhelion Peak Zone. Oh, it's a snow stage. We have not gotten a snow stage. Oh, is it a snow stage mixed with a carnival stage? So like Carnival Night Zone, but mixed with snow. Oops, I failed that jump. I guess we're taking bottom path. Oh well. I like how much more responsive the drop dash is in this game though. There we go. Whee! There we go. Now this is exciting. What? Why is there giant? Oh, I get it. It's like a kaiju fight in the background. That's a really cool idea. And also, I love bouncing on balloons. Also, I love bouncing on these bumpers. Hey, it has snow, but if you mess it up, it doesn't have snow. That's pretty sick. Okay, I'm trying to get all these rings. Not for any reason, except for it's fun. Oh, okay, you turned last second and hit me. That's rude. There's also monitors hidden in that snowman. Wait, I just got launched by something and I stopped it. Oops, did not mean to do that. Wait, was this another case where I was supposed to get launched but I messed it up? There's a lot less of the rolling mechanic being utilized in this game, I feel like, compared to the last one, which is very interesting, which is fine with me. I actually wonder if the engine's a little different. I actually think this game uses the same engine. Oh, we can go on top of the giant badnik. I was wondering what was going on there. That's pretty crazy. Okay, I think we need to go down here. Oh, we can't drop dash anymore. I'm so sad. Doesn't matter because we have beat the stage. Sonic got through Act 1. And we got an extra life too. I don't like how it resets our score every single time we switch characters. It makes it look like I've been getting game overs. I promise you, I've only gotten like a few game overs. Not that many. Ooh, I love the remix for this stage. It is incredible. Definitely a lot more chill, but also somehow more ecstatic and alive. If that makes any sense. Wait, I did that jump first try and then I messed it up. That's hilarious. Okay, I gotta remember that those enemies try to trick ya. Okay, that's an icicle launcher. I thought it was a badnik. Usually badniks kind of look like that, so that's why I thought so. There's a hidden spring over here. Is this like a hidden path? I do enjoy those hidden paths, for sure. Nice. So you can trick those if you go fast enough. Okay, having to jump on top of the giant badnik is just genius. Nice, we got the fire shield. Which means I can do that dash move. Which is gonna help us move a lot faster. Hey, there was a hidden extra life in that snowman. Pretty cool. Okay, there's a lot of just like bumpers on the ground. I'm not sure if how I feel about that one. There we go. Ooh, that was a close one. Luckily we have all these rings right here. We did really good. Nice. Also, in case everyone is wondering, I think I'm only gonna go for a few hours today. Last time I've been going for like 4 hours, and that's kind of long for a stream. For me, at least. Also, there's like a pseudo rainbow in the background, and I love that. It's like a rainbow that's forming. Ooh, that was a pretty sick move right there. Wait, where are we going? Down here? Wait, we already been over here. Okay, the stage is trying to loop us. Which means there is an obvious direction that I'm missing here. Oh. It's these launchers. They don't look like typical launchers, so I confuse them and think they're badniks, so I try to avoid them. Okay, I guess I'll get the fancy shield for this game. So much for a fancy shield. Hardly did anything. Oh no, were we supposed to use this to bounce? No, there's a hidden spring. Okay, good. This one, I'm loving this stage so far too. Although I can never remember any of the zones in this game. Which I guess makes sense. It's not that they're forgettable, it's just like... Those are badnik springs? I didn't even know those were badniks until I hit them so many times. So, oh, they are badniks. I was wondering where those projectiles were coming from before. That's actually a really cool idea for a badnik. Okay, now we know to avoid those springs like they're the plague. Sonic got through Act 2. And there is no cutscenes because unfortunately I can't get that to work on this computer. Especially since Flash is dead. And even the new Flash that you can use to emulate it is not working either. Oh, it wasn't a rainbow. It was a sunbeam that I was seeing the entire time. That makes a lot more sense. And you can see it a lot better when you're up here. Wait, are we sledding now? Oh, we're on a bobsled. That's pretty cool. Oh, I messed it up. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I'm sure it didn't change the stage too much. Okay, let's try and do a low jump here. That way I can actually avoid that projectile. Whee! Okay, thus far this is starting to turn out to be my favorite stage. But I'm a sucker for carnival or casino stages in Sonic games. They're just so amazing. I love the idea of bouncing around everywhere. Those bouncy springs make me so happy. Oops. Okay, yes, the badniks do not hurt you. That has been confirmed. This is probably most likely tied to the top half. Now, just in case if that doesn't give us a spring, I'm just gonna bounce off of it just in case. I love this stage so much. I think this might be my favorite stage. Aw. Okay, so getting hit by a badnik does not make you lose your sled. But actually getting hit by the wall and falling off does. What about hitting the spring? It doesn't either. So we probably need the sled the entire time. Okay, hopefully I can slow down my momentum there. Ooh, where are we? Okay, we hit a big wall, so we lost the sled. Okay, I keep forgetting that those are spike launchers. I mean icicle launchers. They really don't look like it. Wow, I lost the sled right away. The sled probably would have made this section way easier. So that's the purpose of the sled. All it does is just make every section easier. That was a very short and sweet stage. Barhelion Peak Zone Act 4. Oh no, Eggman is really taking over here. Oh, do we need to spin these? We do. We do constantly spin it. Oh, great. I did not know that was going to be a thing. Okay. Okay. Let's just keep spin dashing. Okay, we can actually outpace the laser pretty easily. So I'm actually not too worried. And we want to detach as soon as possible, it seems like. Oh, great. Oh no, we can't do a bounce spin, and we failed. Interesting boss concept. Okay, luckily the laser doesn't start right away, so you always have a time of pause before you die. Okay, we're going to get as close to this spike as... I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it, and I died. Great. Okay. It's not a good sign when the opener of the boss is what's taking you down. I need to make sure that this spike is 100% covered before I do it. There we go, like that. Now they're giving us tons of rings for the boss, which kind of makes me nervous. Okay. Last time I think we failed this part, right? I got freaked out and got hit right here. What is this part? Okay, I think we can make that. Yes, we can. Okay, very carefully. I would hate to have to redo this section. Oh no. Okay. Watch out for the laser. Okay. Come on. I need to go way faster than this. I'm spamming the button as fast as I can. I'm just gonna ignore this bonus rings because we are very far behind on where we should be. There we go. I'll gladly take those rings. Really? Okay. I guess we're supposed to spin dash across these? Like that? That way we're always like ducked enough? What even is that part? Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is not far enough. Ugh. Is this entire boss just climbing this peak? If so, it's gonna be very tricky. Who knew the bosses in this game could range from Eggman to being chased by a giant laser? That's pretty crazy. Okay, I want to make sure I'm spin dashing across every single path. That way we're always okay, I might be able to use my invincibility frames here to cheese this a little bit. Oh great, I landed on top of it. Just end me already. Okay, hopefully this is the entire boss, because this section is tricky enough. There we go. I thought it was decent in Sonic games, but until you play a Sonic fan game, it's kind of hard to tell. Especially with all these weird wacky mechanics. Okay, this time I'm going to avoid the laser perfectly. Okay, that's definitely underneath the platform here. I'm going to jump this, but never jump on top of the wheel. That is how you get dead. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I feel like that's... No, it's not fine. It's not fine. Okay, I should just overestimate what I think the platform is going to be safe or not. Why do I always start on that side? That is a bad side to start on. There we go. I know 100% that that is the correct side to go on. Okay, I always want to get very close to it, but never too far. That's how the stage is designed. Except for this part. This part you actually need to jump over it. Otherwise you get hit by that one. There we go. Ooh, we even got the rings that time too. Okay, yeah. Okay, that felt safe. Felt safe enough. I'm just gonna ignore that because I need to get a lot of headway over here. That way I can actually defeat this boss. Oh great. I wasn't paying attention. Really? I spin dash. I spin dash like you're supposed to there. Okay, that time it worked out, so I guess it's fine. Come on, please, please, please. Okay, we're so close to the top. I feel it. I feel that we're super close to the top. Okay, that is just rude. Why would you put rings there? I spin dash. I spin dash. That time I went way too far, I guess. I guess that's fair game, but still. I don't care if I get hit at all. No, no, no. No, no, no. Please, we're so close. I feel like we're so close to the top right now. You've got to be kidding me. Really? 1 inch away. 1 inch away. I mean, that felt like 1 centimeter to death right there. I really do not like this rising boss, this rising tower mechanic. It is pretty cruel, but luckily they give you plenty of rings. But the rings are not the issue here. You have to go really fast here. Climbing this tower, otherwise you just fail. What was that? Why would they do that to me? I don't care about rings right now. Really? That is not supposed to hit me. Oh, because I went too high. I get it, I went too high right there. There we go. Okay, we hit the switch. Does that mean we win? Please don't tell me I actually have to fight a boss now. Or please tell me there's a checkpoint in the middle of this boss. Okay, I'm fighting Eggman now. Is this a laser? Okay, we can't hit Eggman at all. Okay, I think this is... We're supposed to try and get the buttons to hit. And then jump over the projectiles, I think. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do here. So I need you to hit this orange button, I think. Okay, that time I mistimed it pretty badly. Are we trying to get the mechs to destroy each other? That's pretty interesting. So I think we want the orange one to do again. Okay, there we go. Then we want the orange one again. Or maybe the pink one. Let's go pink. There we go. I feel like the buttons are like switching colors. Which I'm not sure why. There we go, another hit down. And I keep messing that up. I keep freaking out. It might be better to just spin dash. There we go. Also, I have new headphones, so I can actually hear the sound cues a lot easier. Which is probably why you notice that I'm a lot better at dodging these kind of things. Okay, let's try to hit all the orange buttons. Oops. I did not time that at all. There we go. There we go. That should work out fine. There we go. Purple has been defeated. Now what? Please don't tell me I'm supposed to pick the right one. And if I defeat the wrong one, I lose. We did it. Okay, that was an extremely tough boss. But I'm just happy that I'm finally through with it. Storm Station Zone, Act 1. Always when I'm drinking water. This always happens. Eggman 92, Eggman 10. Okay, this is definitely really cool. I wonder if this is the final stage, but I actually do not know. I'm just gonna assume this is maybe a midway stage or a final stage, and then play it that way. Even though I should be doing my best. Also, this song is really sick. It's like, it kind of reminds me of Sonic Heroes for some reason, but I'm not sure why. I don't care, because this is a really good song. One thing this fan game really has is good songs, that's for sure. Okay, can you get wrecked? Okay, never mind. Ooh, I thought I really messed up that jump right there and would have fallen into the void. We only have one life, so we have to be very careful of the game over. Not that game overs are too big of a deal, but yeah, it's not gonna matter too much. There we go. And be very careful here. Nice. Does this take us down? Nice. That is a really cool mechanic. Hey, this reminds me a lot of Flying Battering Zone from Mania. A lot like Flying Battering Zone from Mania. Actually, this stage really is like that. It's like a mix between Flying Battery Zone's outside section and the Death Egg. It feels like. Well, it is a Flying Fortress, which makes sense. This is just a different kind of Flying Fortress is all. And this is way before Eggman even builds a Flying Battery. Okay, great. I don't like those like spinny red projectiles. They give me nightmares because of how many times I've gotten hit by them in bosses. But other than that, they're not really that scary. Great. Why did I run there when I didn't need to? It was so simple. I could have just done it anyways. There we go. Nice. And we got an Eggman. Says we are a loser, but I disagree. We are a winner. Storm Station Zone, Act 2. I don't know why I thought it was said Flying Fortress. It's Storm Station, and this remix is even better than the original song, that's for sure. What's that in the background? To me it looks like evil red servers, but I don't think that's it. I mean, it could be. But yeah, this... Whoa! Okay, now there's lasers. Okay, I was not expecting there to be lasers now. That's an additional obstacle I have to worry about now. Okay. That is pretty cool. I don't know, every single stage just keeps one-upping the last stage. Wait, was that a lag spike? Oh no, I hit a mechanic I don't know about. This is what happens when you just blindly run through things. Okay, hopefully we can figure out that mechanic. Is it lowering our gravity, maybe? We hit like some red. It's like our jump is like speeded up. It feels like our jump is being forced to have more momentum. And then we fall down really quickly. That is a very interesting mechanic. Oh great, I keep running into everything. I need that ring box, honestly, because this stage is definitely ramping up the difficulty in terms of hazards. Like that. I could be more patient here, but I just want to get to the end. Well, I'd really love that drop. Oh wait, did we hit the gray thing? No, I don't think we hit the gray thing. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes what exactly the game is doing. Is the game slowing down on purpose, or is the game actually slowing down? It's hard to tell. Oh, we have the gray stuff. That's what happened. Okay, this part definitely looks tricky. Okay, this kind of part I would definitely not put in a Sonic game, because this requires way too much patience. Oh great, we have one life left. So close to a game over. Oh yeah, I completely forgot there's a laser up there. Okay, let's make sure we have plenty of rings for this section. Okay, yep, we definitely know the game is not slowing down. We got the gray stuff, which I don't quite understand that mechanic right now, but it doesn't matter too much. Okay, we definitely could spin dash across this. But something like this, we cannot spin a dash across. Yeah, this part is just rude. It really slows you down. But I feel like if you knew what you're doing, you could really jump past it very quickly. So maybe it isn't too big of a deal. No. There we go. Nice. Can we destroy this? Okay, for some reason I thought it was a bad nick. But it most definitely is not a bad nick at all. I really love this part of this song. Nice, calm, chill. It's about to pick up again. Wonder what the remix will be for Act 3. Storm Station Zone, Act 3. It looks like they're going even more chill than the last track. Okay, what does orange do? It seems to allow you to float up until you disable it with hitting the jump button. Okay. Interesting. They didn't quite explain why these orbs do these things, but I guess in a fan game that doesn't really need an explanation, now does it? Oh, but there's a limit to how long you can float up. Okay, I've seen that kind of mechanic before in many games. I think actually I've seen that mechanic in Price Star of all the games. Pretty cool they put it in this game. I want to try to take the top half because that last stage was pretty brutal. And I think it's because we fell onto the bottom path too much. Because that like whole electricity part. Hey, I did not want to run across there. Thank you very much. Really? That was a very close one. Take that. Nice. Okay, I need to be very careful here. Okay, luckily that part doesn't actually electrocute us. Wait, we have the increased gravity weird jump right now, and I did not even notice. How come I never noticed when I actually hit the gray one? I'm not sure. I noticed the orange one, loud and clear. Okay, now I'm just rushing through the stage. I should not be doing that at all. There we go. Perfect. I need to be very careful here. Nice. Now, I need to make sure that this is going well. Wait, is that, I feel like I recognize those stages. I think those are the stages from before the sequel. But I'm not too sure. Wait, is this a dead end? What kind of game has a dead end? Well, while no one's here, I want to check something. Okay, so no one is actually chatted. But let's open the chat box and see that for sure. Yeah, no one's chatted. Huh. Well, I think everyone who has dropped into the stream, even just to check on what's going on in it, every little amount of views helps. Just in case, I'm gonna have a backup of the chat. Just in case, I'll 100% certain no one has chatted. And it looks like no one has, which is cool. Because this is more of a chill kind of stream. It is with ultra low latency, so you can chat, but feel no pressure to. I'm so glad that we have some extra lives now because I was really struggling before. Like, really struggling before. Okay, we gotta make sure that we get that in time. Okay, I feel like this might be a top half. Okay, that is no way to actually get up there. Maybe if we flew, but we're not Tails right now. Which is fine with me. Okay. You can get wrecked right here. Phew. Okay. Thus far, this stage is very slow paced compared to all the other ones. But I guess it's fine. Especially if we're trying to avoid every single obstacle here. Wait, do we actually want to jump up here? We can, I think. No, we cannot. We do not have enough speed or momentum to do that. Whoa, where are we? Okay, we got the gray stuff again. See, it's like there's no indicator when we get it. Because I got it, and I don't even see like a gray panel or anything like that. That would normally indicate we have it. Maybe it's because like I'm in this like red light. It's not explained too well. And I keep losing it when I go onto this platform. So what does that mean? It means nothing. Okay. That laser is cruel. Okay, we finally beat that act. You know what that means? That means I can finally go to the boss. Which is great. Storm Station Zone, a boss, Act 4. Okay. It's a running boss, which we all know I'm terrible at running bosses. And with having to engage in it, not full screen every single time. Okay, can we hit the boss now? Maybe if you go down a little bit? We can't hit the boss. Okay, so this is like a mix between, what is that stage? Metropolis Zone's boss, plus running. Okay, I need those rings. Thank you, game. Okay, at least this boss is being generous with rings. Which actually, that might make me scared, because that means that this is a difficult boss. Great. I feel like every single time in this game, what hinders me the most is the bosses. Hopefully this boss is an exception, but so far I am struggling a little bit. Okay, I just gotta make sure that I am keeping up with speed. Okay, like right here, I do not want to jump at all. But right there, I want to jump. See, I've gotten a lot better at avoiding moving projectiles thanks to this game, which is good. Oops, I did not want to jump. Okay, doing a drop dash is not the way to go either. That just slows us down way too much. Wait, does the boss wait for you to hit it before spawning its projectiles? That's awfully generous, Eggman. So it's like this boss is designed to be. Avoid the projectiles. Avoid getting hit. Oops. See, I don't understand momentum when it comes to this. Okay, let's wait. Get a ton of speed. Oh great, I'm behind it. But this music is really epic. But yeah, I don't understand. There we go. Finally. Okay, great. Okay, do not jump there. This might be one of those bosses where I just have to focus, which means I cannot do too much commentary. But that's okay. There we go. You're back! How dare you be back for revenge? Wait, well, what? Those don't hurt us now? Okay, that was the next phase, wasn't it? I'm like, what is going on here? That most definitely was the next phase. Okay, so we do know that the next phase gets all crazy with like a robot that was trying to attack us. Okay, great. There we go. Jump. It feels like you take forever to gain any like speed, if that makes any sense. Maybe I'll understand running sections a lot better, considering most of the bosses before the sequel were running like this. So it doesn't make sense that I'm just bad at these forever. And I know that there were running bosses in Sonic Advance. I know that for sure, because I played Sonic Advance. But this game, the running just feels so different. Okay, let's wait for the laser. Come on. Okay, if we want to make any headway, I think we need to jump. Is that what I've been missing the entire time? Running isn't enough in order to go forward. So if I jump too much, then that's how I keep going forward too much. Like that. Wait, this entire time running has actually been really easy. These running sections probably have been super easy. Okay, I want to be very careful here, but I want that ring. See, these balls are really messing up my jump. Okay, hopefully we can get rid of this dude. There we go. Oh, we are trying to hit Eggman. Okay, if you're not... Whoa! Okay. I did not expect you to be doing attacks too. Okay. Okay, fire's not that bad. And we got a game over. Okay, this boss has really upped the difficulty. Great. Back to the home screen. The home screen that says, hey, guess what? You failed. I wonder if we can play as Tails. Nah, I ain't gonna play as Tails. Because last time they disabled Tails flying at the other boss, and I think they probably would with that one. Because if you could just fly, you could literally avoid everything. Which would have been insane. There we go. Okay, let's load game this time. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the screen keeps doing this. Okay, Storm, Station Zone, Boss, Rude Boss. Here we go. And I already died. Wait, you only get 2 lives after a game over? I deserve 3. Okay, luckily getting a game over isn't too big of a deal. This is like modern games where getting a game over just means you restart with the very beginning of the stage. Which doesn't matter too much on bosses. But now we know the secret for running stages. Okay, that one is really hard to dodge, honestly. Sometimes I'm surprised I even get it. There we go. I would like those 3 rings. Okay, I do not want to jump there because you're not going to be low enough. But this time you will be. Okay, perfect. I'm so nervous. These running bosses just... I don't know what it is about these running bosses. They just make me so scared. It's just like... It's so much harder to correct your jump, I feel like. Like, every single jump counts, if that makes any sense. Like, normally in Sonic, it's extremely easy to correct your jump. But when you're doing a running boss like this, correcting your jump is almost impossible. Okay, great. And this part is really difficult too. We're gonna die. We're gonna die here. Please, give me something. I need a ring. I don't know the pattern of the boss. The game should give us more rings. I don't know the pattern of the boss, so I keep failing. This game has combined the worst parts of every single thing I'm bad at in Sonic. Running bosses, plus multiple bosses at once. It is something very difficult for me to deal with. There we go. We could argue that Sonic's adventure after the sequel is way more eventful than Sonic 3. This is pretty insane stuff that Sonic's been dealing with here. Okay. Jump right there. This is probably one of those bosses where once you figure out the pattern, everything is a-okay. What I really want is for that boss to be defeated, the mini-boss. And if it's defeated, then we probably will have like free reign on hitting Eggman. Okay, that was not the prettiest, but I think we're still gonna beat this phase. Yes, we did. Okay, what are you doing here? Lightning. Lightning. Okay, I understand lightning a lot. Fire, not so much. I think fire, you just need to stand your ground. Wait, Sonic, don't use your invincibility frames to go over there. Sonic. That worked for me. Okay, Egghead is gonna be here soon. Oops, I did not mean to accidentally start my stream up on my end. That was an accident. Anyways. I'm gonna try switching to Tails and see if Tails could fly, but I doubt it. Because if Tails could fly, it would cheese the whole boss. But I don't care. Oops, did I accidentally hit new game? No, I did not. I just hit start very quickly. Tails can fly. Oh, but Eggman actually aims projectiles. That's interesting. Okay, Tails being able to fly will give me a lot more control on my jumps, making this boss a lot more doable. So we're gonna switch to Tails for now. I wanted to do this boss with Sonic, but for now, I think it's gonna be best to use Tails. Because if I make a bad jump, then I can correct it. Which is what I really need. And that's the huge issue with these running stages. You cannot correct your jumps. Which means if you jump in the wrong spot, you just lose. Well, you get hit, which sucks. And that's really why I do not like these running bosses at all. Okay, that worked out fine. Okay, I'm gonna fly a little bit there. I knew I wasn't gonna hit the projectile, but I want to set up the jumps for these projectiles a lot easier. Like that. Okay. There we go. Go down like that. Okay, you're gonna do lightning. Lightning is going back and forth very quickly. Okay, we make sure that we're hitting this boss too. There we go. Okay, you're doing lightning again. Okay, what's blue? What does blue do? Oh, we know what blue does. The only issue with flying in this mode... Oh, blue does the bouncing projectiles. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I want to defeat this mini-boss before I do anything. There we go. How many hits does this mini-boss take? Okay, you're doing fire. Honestly, I don't even know how to avoid fire, so I'm just gonna fly above you if you don't mind. Okay, we have to hit the ground eventually. Preferably with rings. Please give me that ring back. And the issue is when I try to grab the ring again... Okay, we're gonna do blue. Okay, blue is not that bad. Blue is actually the easiest. And probably a good time to actually hit Eggman. Ooh, I just barely grabbed that ring too. That was a close one. That was a very close one. Oh great. Please give me more rings. Thank you. I'd rather fly for this section because I hate these fireballs. I do not know how to dodge them. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you for turning to blue. There we go. We can get multiple hits in, which is really good. Especially on Eggman. There we go. We defeated that phase. But now, it's gone insane. What is going on? There's a bunch of electricity. I'm afraid to fly down, but I have to. Oh no. That was the closest we actually got to that. So really that section isn't too bad. It's just hope you get blue and avoid the fire. But I freaked out and flew on the last section, which caused my demise. Unfortunately. Now I understand why they let you fly in this boss, because it makes the boss harder, not easier. There we go. That was very close. There we go. Okay, this is really bad. I should really be more careful with my rings. Those rings are my lifeblood. There we go. And another issue, flying really hurts your momentum a lot as well. Like, you gain so much momentum from flying while in this run mode as well. But flying is still a safe bet for correcting a jump. Still it is. Despite it not seem like so. Okay, you're gonna fire that projectile like that. Okay, I need to wait for you to go down again. Really, maybe instead of focusing on this dude, the mini-boss, we should work on hitting Eggman. Not on that phase. Okay, you're gonna do fire. I hate fire so much. It's best to fly kind of close to the boss. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm always like close to the boss so I can see what phase it's doing. Okay, you're doing lightning again. Okay, luckily I know how to avoid lightning. See, I tried to change my direction right there. And then the game is like, nah, you don't get to change your direction. That's so silly. Ugh. I messed up the jump there. This boss is insane. I hope this is the final boss, because honestly, all of these bosses have just been so cruel. I don't think there's one boss that I found easy. There hasn't been one boss I found easy. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I just needed a way to decompress. Because that boss is just ridiculous. And I thought story mode was supposed to be the easy mode of this game. Oh, I gotta make sure that I'm always full screen as soon as possible. Because stuff like that happens. Where I get hit way before I actually need to. There we go. Perfect. And I messed up. No. I can't do this. Okay. I need to keep a cool, calm head because this is the easy part of the boss. It's only 4 hits to victory here. Now that we know that the mini-boss can't be defeated and just dodged, we need to worry about hitting Eggman only. Oh wait, I forgot. We're trying to hit the boss right now. I was like, where are the projectiles? I'm ready for them. Okay, thank you, Tails. Thank you, Tails, for giving a little leeway. Even with Tails is flying, the very amount of little bit of extra help you get from it is very useful. Oh wait, lightning. I keep forgetting it turns red. It turns white when it's active. See, that extra momentum you get while flying is so disorienting. No, don't leave lightning again. I wasn't ready for it. Great. Great. And I already lost a ring. I hate that every single time I die, I have to reformat the screen. But that's only because this is an old game. So it doesn't actually know what it's doing half the time. That's okay. Okay. Dodge this. Dodge this. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Phew. That is very close. Okay. I get this music is really epic, but I am still very annoyed at this boss. But I can do it. Tails. Oops. Okay. Every single time I get distracted, I freak out, and that's how I keep getting hit. I am not bad at this game. I promise. Okay. Red. I say that, and I use Tails' flying to avoid these. Oops, I should have gone above. Wait, what was that? White? Ugh. It is so difficult to get your jumps corrected. I hate it so much. Okay, stop doing red. I can't handle red. Please do blue. Please. I urge you, do blue. Ooh, and give me rings and give me blue. That's very nice of you, game. Okay, we just gotta make sure for blue never to be at the edge of the screen. That is all I need to do. Oops. Also, not getting bad bounces would be nice. Okay, you're doing red again. I need rings like desperately. Okay. Okay, keep doing red. Keep doing red. Just know. Okay, you're doing white, aren't you? See, I anticipate it, yet I still fail it. There we go. Okay. Blue! Thank you very much. Thank you for doing blue. There we go. Another hidden. Another hidden. Okay, you're doing red again. I hate red so much. It's the only one I don't know how to dodge perfectly, so I always avoid it by flying. Thank you for those rings. I had to use that damage boost right there. Okay, I guess red is kind of like dodging lightning, honestly. Just if it were on the ground. Thank you for blue. There we go. Okay, get down to the bottom as soon as possible. Okay, I would like rings, please. Can we hit this cockpit? No, we're not trying to hit the cockpit. Okay, I need rings so I can figure out this phase. This is the furthest we've made it. Oh, I'm trying to jump on these platforms. Okay, I see. Okay, does this have the same... It does not have the same running. There we go, and he fires out a projectile. Okay, hopefully this final phase is like the, you did good enough. Okay, I have to be careful when I jump, it seems like. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this final phase is, let's throw you a bone. At least I hope this is the final phase. Please let this be the final phase. But this is shaping up to be like a midpoint easy phase. You know what I mean? Please, I need rings. Game, if I just wait here forever, will you give me rings? Maybe that's the strategy. Just wait in one spot forever. Then you'll get some free rings. I wonder if it works if you don't get hit. Kinda want to test that out. Because if that's the case, then this is super easy. Okay, let's see. Let's see how easy it actually is. Okay, I hate the momentum mechanic so much. So you do have to get hit for rings to spawn. Because we waited quite a while right there and no rings spawned. There we go. Okay. If we get hit, maybe we should just make it ritual to wait for the rings. If that is the case. I don't know if we can get a time over. I actually do not want to find out. So instead of waiting for the rings, I'm just going to... Oh wait, never mind. The rings actually come pretty quickly. It might actually be worth waiting for them. Having some extra and damage boosting is really good. But this feels like this is like a midpoint easy phase. Because doesn't every single boss have like 4 phases and not 3? Okay. I would like some rings, please. Okay, there's our rings. Now let's not lose them this time. Like that. I hate making these jumps. Oh wait, we can cheese it with flying. Why do I keep forgetting that we can fly? Because the last boss disabled it. on purpose. But with flying, this part becomes way easier. Oh great, I got hit. Okay, we're gonna wait for the rings this time. Thank you very much, game. I really... Ugh! I hate running sections so much. I don't normally express how much I don't like a mechanic in the game, but running bosses are the bane of my existence in any Sonic game. I know they debuted in the advanced games, and I'm so glad that they're no longer around. Okay, this time we're really waiting for rings because I am super low. Game, could you throw me a bone, please? Thank you. There we go. This time I gotta make sure I'm jumping way off of it. Oh, that was the final phase. Yes! We actually beat a boss. Sugar Splash Zone Act 4. What are we doing back in Sugar Splash Zone? Did the game glitch? I already defeated this boss. Unless this boss changed. Did the game glitch out? I hope not. Let's defeat this boss, and if it starts looping us in a circle, then I'm gonna be very scared. Maybe like Sugar Splash Zone was the final stage, and we're like worked our way back to it. I don't understand, why are we in Sugar Splash Zone? And why did we lose all our score too? I did not get a game over. Okay, we're just gonna go with defeating this boss, but for some reason we're back in Sugar Splash Zone. Does anyone know why that's the case? There we go. There we go. Maybe Sugar Splash Zone's supposed to happen here? I don't understand. Why are we in Sugar Splash Zone again? Maybe because we have cutscenes disabled, it doesn't know what it's doing. This is hilarious. We already defeated this boss, see, I still am bad at it. You think I'd be better at a boss that I've already defeated. But that is not the case, because these bosses are insane. This was definitely the first boss that I was like, this game needs to chill. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Another hit. I really need the second phase here. There we go. There we go. We defeated that part. I don't understand. Why are we back in Sugar Splash Zone? I guess I'll defeat this boss again. We'll show this boss who's boss. I remember when I found this really hard. This phase is actually way easier than the first phase, believe it or not. It's literally just run to the opposite side to dodge the missiles. And then spamming jump, you hit the boss most of the time. Oops, did not mean to do that. That's A-okay. Why did I do that when I didn't really need to go for that freestanding ring. Okay, Tails got through Act 4. Science City Zone Act 1. We've already played this stage. The game is glitched out. Now I heard there's a debug mode, so I might be able to cheese my way back to where we were at. Okay, let's switch back to Sonic and then hit start. Or was that the end of the game? Let's search for Sonic after the sequel. Maybe go through zones? After the sequel zones. Let's see. Horizons Heights, Storm Station. the final zone. We already beat the game, but for some reason it took us back to Sugar Station Zone. So if I load the game, then how come we don't have level select unlocked? Let's try loading the game. Science City Zone, we already beat that stage. Huh. That is so weird. But I would like to see the debug mode. Someone told me there was a debug mode in this game. Storm Station is the final zone of Sonic after the sequel. Sonic after the sequel. Let's see, Sonic after the sequel. Debug mode. To enable debug mode on Sonic the Hedgehog 2, that's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Debug mode. We probably have to beat the game for it, I would assume. That sounds like something that would have to be done. Anyways, that was a very anticlimactic finale. But now that we're done with that, we're gonna play Sonic Robo Blast 2. Which this time I actually know how to set up and how to get it to run properly. So there's gonna be no delay. So we're gonna do 30 minutes of Sonic Robo Blast 2. And then I'm gonna end the stream. So let's see, it does like this glitch thingy. So all I have to do is do F11. Wait, it worked before. There we go, you have to actually wait for the game to load in. And this game already has native controller support. So let's start it. But first let's do the tutorial, because from what I heard about this game, welcome to the tutorial. To continue, press the spacebar or the A button. To move around, press the WASD keys on your keyboard. If you're using a gamepad, move with the left control stick. Move around to reach the exit. Okay, cool. So from what I heard is this game has like kind of weirder controls. Like Sonic feels very I'm not sure how to describe it. Kind of like you're driving a tank, I guess, is what people describe it as. Well, yeah, by default the camera rotates when moving left or right, but you can also be controlled manually. Got it? When using a gamepad, use the right stick. Okay, use the mouse. Okay, we're controlling the camera. Oh, I get it. We have to control the camera so we can actually make it crosshair. Sonic momentum feels pretty good in this game. Now, why did I pick this game? I've had my eye on this game for a while. You can see center view to reposition the camera behind you if needed. When using a keyboard, press Control on the gamepad, press the right bumper. Additionally, you can target enemies in front of you by holding center view. The practice is try to reach the goal here while you always seeing the Jetty Sun on the screen. Use Control. Oops, you lost track of the Jetty Sun. We have to lose. Oh, we have to like keep Jetty Sun on the screen. Okay, I get it. I was like, what is Jetty Sun? But it's the enemy. When using the mouse or the keyboard to disable automatic camera movement, check out the manual play style. This is recommended for more experienced players as it gives you the most control. You want to get far if you can't jump, press jump with the spacebar or A. I'm mostly skipping this tutorial, like for all the mechanics I already know about. Like, obviously I know how to jump. I did not know that the spin dash was in this game. Oh, we could roll. Okay, we spin dash. Ooh, that was actually pretty smooth going. Sorry if I'm skipping all the dialogue. It will launch you in the direction you're moving, which is useful for crossing large gaps. Use the jump in dock to reach the exit. Hit jump. Hit dry. Oh, to thock. Why is it called thock? I thought this was like a jump dash or something. Good to know. The dump dash is extremely powerful, but stopping forwards can be hard. Like spin dash, make sure to plan ahead or you'll soar off directly into danger. Finally, shields in this game all have a special ability you can activate. To use the shield's special ability, jump and then press spin in the midair. The Whirlwind Shield's special ability is a double jump. Use it to finish the tutorial. Can we like homing attack? Oh, we cannot homing attack ooh, this shield is very useful. Each shield's special ability is different. Try them all out. You finished the tutorial. Enjoy this game as much as they did in making it. I will, Amy, I will. Here we go. So I guess we can start the game. I have no files because I never played this game before. It looks like there's emeralds to get. Choose players, Sonic and Tails. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. Sonic and Tails combine their abilities to take on Dr. Eggman's latest scream. Ability, Flight Call. Stand next to Tails and jump when the arrow appears. Tails will fly upward until he gets tired. Press spin to fly downward and press jump to jump off. Tip Tails can also be controlled directly by setting the player's use controls, and movement controls are relative to the camera. So we have Sonic, Tails, Sonic, or Knuckles. Let's play as Sonic and Tails. Let's play as Sonic and Tails. I accidentally hit the back button, by the way. Green Flower Zone. So how do we get Tails to fly? What is this? This is a first-person mode? Interesting. I'm just trying to see if there's any controls that were not shown. So what do? We get near Tails and like... There we go, we get near Tails and then Tails can fly. Oh, and I guess Tails, you can't really control how high Tails flies. He just flies wherever. Now, does this stock work as a jump, as a homing attack? It does not. It really is just a jump dash. Okay, for some reason that hill was really odd. Now, I have no idea how we get into these special stages, but since there's Chaos Emeralds, I've got to be very wary of exactly where I'm going and stuff. And I want to make sure I'm collecting all these rings. This reminds me a lot of the classic Sonic games, but actually it reminds me a lot of that one thing. I never played it though, but in Sonic Jam there was like this 3D hub world you could play through. It always looked so sick to me as a kid, but I never had a Sega Saturn, so I never played it. But I saw someone else go through it and it was pretty cool. Could we get Tails to fly here? Yeah, thank you very much. I want these speedy shoes so we can go super fast. Okay, this is probably a way we want to use the Thok, right? Yep. So how do we get special stages? Or maybe we have to find the Chaos Emeralds in the stage. I don't actually know. Tails, I want to see what's up here. You know, this really reminds me a lot actually of Mario 64 with the way it's designed. Tails, come back here. I think it's really funny that there's a first-person mode that the game did not tell us about. Maybe it's better for platforming later on. Did Tails go down here with these trees? Tails, is there anything interesting over there? There we go. Oops, I did not mean to jump off of you. Okay, definitely, once you get speed in this game, it's kind of hard to control. There we go. Okay, Tails. Now, I need you to do this. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, now that we're all the way up here, now what? I guess we can go on this path. No! I could have sworn I hit the jump button. It seems like sometimes the controls are a little unresponsive. I have to get all the way back up there. How did I even get over there in the first place? Alright, we ran here. Cross this bridge. Okay, let's not mess this up this time, Tails. There we go. Okay, this time I need to make sure that I'm hitting the jump button way before I actually want it. Because the speed was way much faster than I first anticipated. Ooh, what is this? That looks bad. I'm not sure I should be hitting that. Let's hit it anyways. Oh, it's a shield. What's this shield special ability? What was that? Like a screen wipe attack? I think it was a screen wipe attack because I think all the enemies just disappeared. What is that token? I want that. Okay, Tails. I need you to help me here. Boing. Up we go, Tails. There we go. I forgot. You have to do like a low jump. Oops, you hit the wall, didn't you? Up. Do a low jump. Okay. Thank you very much, Tails. No, I missed it. I missed the token. I definitely want that token. Wait, what did we just collect right there? I think it was literally just score. Honestly, the ending to Sonic after the sequel was a bit anticlimactic, and I didn't even get credits. And then it took me all the way backwards. That was kind of rude. But that's in the past. Right now we're focusing on Sonic Robo Blast. I actually want to try and get the token this time, but using Tails. Because it seems like Tails can almost fly infinitely upward. Jump! The controls actually aren't that bad. I heard that sometimes these controls can be janky, but I think they work well enough. Okay. Here we go. I got it. I got the special token. I don't know what it's for, but we got it. Okay, let's continue going through the stage. Ooh, is there anything in this house? There is nothing in that house. Well, we gotta go fast. This is a Sonic game. I know, usually in 3D environments, I just really want to explore. Okay, I think what we need to do here is do a classic spin dash. I really love this block. You can really go fast. Oh no, we missed all our rings. Hopefully that does not mean we lost. Okay, it looks like we can go over here to get some more rings. Oh, there's water in this stage. I really thought we were going to drown right there. That is very good. I want to get at least 50 rings before I hit that checkpoint, just in case if this game decided to take a page out of Sonic 2's book for getting the Chaos Emeralds. There we go. We can just roll into you. It's definitely like once you do an action, you can't really cancel it out. It feels like. Yes, Tails, defeat the enemies for me. That'd be very useful. Next time, I'm not going to just jump wherever. It looks like we've definitely hit the bottom path. Okay, I gotta remember that there's a slight input delay in this game, which is fine. I feel like we can actually make this jump with walking, right? Almost. Oh, I understand why it's called walking. Because the sound that's made, it goes walk. Walk. Okay, you get so much speed and momentum there. What is this? It's another kind of shield. Huh? Is this like a mix between the Aqua Shield and the Fire Shield? Very interesting. Wait, what happens if we spin dash with the shield? I feel like it's trying to tell us something. Oh, it does like a fire attack. That's very interesting. I like that, a dual shield between Aqua. Okay, I understand what we're supposed to do here. We're supposed to spin dash. There we go, and if we thwack, we can actually kill our momentum here. Okay, remind me never to take the bottom path, because this is very tricky to get through. There we go. Please give me enough momentum, and I failed. Although we almost have 50 rings, if we can get back up to the bridge, we can actually hit that checkpoint on the top path. Oh, there's another checkpoint right here. Where are we? Okay, it looks like it doesn't matter how many rings you have. Maybe it matters how many rings you have at the end of the goal. So I could have sworn we were over here a second ago, right? Yeah, this is the area I was trying to go to. I don't know what that other checkpoint is for. These stages are really huge and expansive. That's for sure. Let's see. Nice. Ooh, okay, that was a huge jump. You definitely have to commit to a jump in this game. There isn't any jump correction. Can we thwack up here? Yes, we can. And thwacking gives you so much speed. Whoa, Sonic, do not glitch out, please. I know this is a fan game, but you're not supposed to glitch out. So now we're up here, which is cool. I want that. I'm tempted to use Tails here, but we can definitely make these jumps. Oh nice, it's invincibility. Here we go. Ooh, and that is some sick invincibility music too. Nice, we got tons of rings. Now where were we? Okay, we are right here. Nice. Let's see. Okay, I want to be careful here. I would like this tornado shield. Ooh, we can get like super fast if I make this jump. Nice. I feel like the tornado shield's probably going to be the most useful in this game. Especially for jump correction. That's for sure. Oh, and there's the end of the stage. Oh. Great, I messed up. Messed up pretty badly right there. No, please do not defeat me like that. Okay, I think what we need to do here is not use the tornado jump and spin dash. Okay, you really gotta be stationary to spin dash in this game. I guess I don't need that extra life. First stage complete. I did not find the Chaos Emerald either, but we got a token in like a special Spidey thingy. Flora Field Zone. Special stage. Oh! It's like the Sonic Lost World 3DS special stages. Wait a second, no, I think this is a different reference. Isn't this is this a reference to Nights into Dreams, I think? Yeah, like, because we're flying around and collecting all these spheres and stuff. Yeah, I think it's that. I did not actually know what we're doing here. I think we're just collecting the blue spheres. Nightopian Helper. This is totally just Nights into Dreams. Can we go faster? Okay, I guess we're just supposed to float around and then make it cross. Okay, now we're going to be able to get that start fight. We have 45, 47. What is that timer for? Okay, that's not a timer, that's how many blue spheres we collected. All these rings have got to be very, very handy. It's pretty cool that we're actually supersonic in the special stage. But this is totally a Nights into Dreams reference. Get to the goal, score multiplier, start. Okay, I think we collected enough blue spheres in order to defeat Eggman, and I think that's what we're supposed to do, right? And we got the goal. Nice, we got the Chaos Emerald. So I'm gonna assume we need to find a token and the little shiny thing. Oh, hello there, 2011X. I already finished Sonic, what's it called? What is the game called? Sonic after the sequel, so I'm playing Sonic Robo Blast 2 now. Green Flower Zone. Okay. I did not mean to die there. I got very distracted. Okay, here we go. I'll be very careful here. This game is so much fun so far. Although the last stage I almost took 10 minutes because all I did was spend all of my time exploring. Which I kind of need to do if I want the special stage. I would like all of the Chaos Emeralds. Just in case if there's like a super special ending, I don't want to miss it. I think I can hit the spring anyways. This feels like it's going to lead to something good. I also have Tails with us, just in case. Just in case everything goes really bad. But so far, nothing has gone too bad at all. Which is good. But Tails is always here in case I mess up a jump. Because this is a very much a commit your jump kind of game. There is not really any course correction. Where are we? We're in like a really wacky spot. Oh, there's one of the tokens. I mean, one of those like star thingies? I'm not sure what they do. But I need to find the token because how else are we going to access the special stage? This looks like destroyable. Can we spin dash through this? We can. This took us down here. I guess that was just a little bonus area, I guess. Come on, Tails. I want to launch off of this because I saw invincibility right here. Time to hear the epic music again. Okay, this is definitely feels like a stage where you gotta keep bouncing on these springs. Because that seems to be the central mechanic here right now. What is this, a magnet shield? It is! We get our rings magnetized to us. Oop, I messed up that block pretty bad. What is the special ability? Why does it keep showing up enemies like this? Oh, it's a homing attack. Okay, this might be the best shield in the game. Also because homing attack is extremely useful in 3D games like this. There we go. Here we go. And be very careful here. Spikes, not too big of a deal. I like this like spring setup you got here. Oh, there's the token. We need this to get the special stage. I think. Okay, let's try and grab it. Okay, I feel like we cannot walk off of a spring, it seems like. So we're gonna have to collect that manually. We got the token. Oh no! Okay, we lost the lightning shield. I really thought we were gonna keep it anyways. But we lost the magnet shield. That makes me so sad. Well, at least I can get some extra lives here. Here we go. Oops. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry if I'm missing chat. I'm just very excited about this game. This is definitely unlike any fan game I played. Which, considering I've only played like 2. Well, 3. Technically, I played one other Sonic fan game. I think Sonic World. I used to play that game obsessively. Don't remember why. I think it's because it's like... It feels like junk food to me. Like endless Sonic stages in the sort of Heroes-esque adventure format. It's very appealing, that's for sure. Okay, we could walk here. Yeah, I think walking here is going to be the best. Hopefully we don't lose the token if we get hit. Just in case, I'm just going to avoid all the enemies anyways. That way we don't get hit at all. I would like a shield. Ooh. Yeah, that jump is actually kind of tricky, because if you hold forward, then your momentum gets like... No! I lost my rings. Okay. I did not realize that enemy was actually in our way the entire time. Oh well, hopefully we have enough rings. Oh, we're about to hit the goal. Okay, this area looks very suspicious. Tails, could you show me what's over here? Yeah, why does this open up like this? Oh, there's nothing. There's an invisible wall. How come this area goes past the goal? That's my question here. Oh, it's an alternative path. Interesting. Okay, I guess we're gonna hit the goal, and hopefully I get the special stage again. Nice, we got the token. Toxic Plateau Zone, special stage 2. I don't think we've even been to Toxic Plateau Zone yet. This must be the second zone that we're gonna head to next. Okay, let's keep collecting these spheres. Super Paraloop. Okay. Nice. I guess these special stages are meant to be super chill. Whoa. Oh, that time I actually missed spheres. I did not know that was actually possible. Okay, maybe this is when the special stages actually get hard. Thus far, we got a lot of blue spheres here. There we go. Oh, I get it. So if you circle the spheres, they start homing into you. I guess that makes sense. Ooh, this new zone that we're gonna go to next is gonna be really cool, it seems like. How many more spheres do we need to defeat the Eggman module? Does it ever tell us? I guess not. Well, as long as we don't run out of time, I think we'll be fine, right? And I have tried hitting every button. Oh no, we hit Blink Freeze. Okay, there is a speed up button. It seems to use our energy, but for now I don't think we need to speed up. Maybe here? I think you want to speed up so you want to keep your Link. Okay, we collected enough blue spheres. Now we have a score multiplier, and all we have to do is reach the goal. Oh, I want to actually hit that launcher, because it makes us go faster than our actual zoom. What charges up this bar? Is it collecting these orange rings? It is. So we want to boost when we go through those orange rings. And second Chaos Emerald collected. Awesome. Green Flower Zone 3. Okay, so there isn't 4 acts like in the other game we were playing. Here we are on a boss. Oh, you're gonna fire a laser, Eggman? Well, I ain't afraid of your laser. Nice. That is hilarious. Here we go. You're gonna fire your laser, Eggman? Well, this boss is actually really easy so far. Of course, it's the first boss, so you would expect that. There we go. Ooh, we gotta be careful. Since I'm enjoying this game a little bit, I'll keep the stream going for a little bit. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, now you're firing triple laser. But will it be enough to defeat Sonic? I think so, because I am bad at dodging. Okay, I got very cocky because of how easy the first phase was. But this time, I'm not holding back, Eggman. You will surely get defeated super easily. There we go. Watch this. Boom. Boom. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm not able to edit the title of the stream during it. Otherwise, I would have edited it to say that we're playing Sonic Robo Blast now. There we go. I might not even title these streams, I think. For now on, I'm just going to call it the Sonic fan game, Sonic Marathon. Okay. Summer of Sonic Marathon. Whatever it's called. It is the Summer of Sonic. That's for sure. There we go. No. Eggman. Please. Please, chill for a second. I know I called your boss easy, but you didn't have to go this hardcore with it. Okay, I messed up really badly right there. Okay, I need that ring. Eggman, please. Okay, thwacking is definitely not the key. Okay. Wait, you can kind of home in on Eggman with a thwack. That's interesting. I had no idea that... Apparently, thwacking does work with Eggman. Good to know. Let's release these animals, as is tradition. Techno Hill Zone! Here we go. So, we already saw a preview of this stage. Oh, this is sick. It's like a techno version of the last stage. Pretty cool. So let's keep our eye out for that token, because I would like all the Chaos Emeralds, please. Oops, I keep forgetting. Thwack is not actually a homing attack. It's only a homing attack for Eggman. So I gotta remember that. Okay, I feel like the game is telling us to thwack here. For sure it is. I have to take these stages kind of slow, because I want to make sure that I'm exploring them as thoroughly as possible. There we go. Let's see. Okay, we definitely need more speed here. Or... Tails! Help me cheese this, please. There we go. So what was up here the entire time? Nothing at all? This was just the top path that I missed. Which is actually good, because I can continue on the top path. To me, it feels like the token has been on the top path. But just in case, we should always... I wonder, with speed shoes, can I make this jump? I can. Very easily make that jump. Cool. Okay, let's just roll into that. Nope. The badniks are actually extremely easy to avoid. Now I understand why they changed all the badniks in Sonic Adventure. Because these classic badniks aren't even a threat. I thought I saw something over here. How do you get up there? There's like an entire top area that we can't get to. Well, we couldn't get to, but now we can. I'm wondering if there's like a token over here or something. This huge open area. What is that? Oh, it's just a flower. For some reason I thought that flower was a key. I was like, why is there a key here? I feel like this top path is probably hiding our beloved token. Ooh. See? I have gotten to judge my jumps a lot better here. Oh no! Oops. I did not mean to run off the edge. That was an accident right there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, jump! Okay. Don't always block. I think I've learned that quite soon. Oh, that is a spring. What was the point of going up here? Okay, I think it's so we can block over here. Okay, no token. So that entire top path... Oh wait, no, the top path continues on right here. I think we need to use this to spin dash or something. It looks like we're about to go into a factory. Left or right? Which one screams token? Well, I guess we're closest to the left, so... Here? Whoa! We just failed to take the top half. I feel like that area screams tokens. So Tails, will you give me an assistance, please? Thank you very much. Okay, hopefully Tails can reach all the way up here. Yes, they can. Playing with Tails would have been easy mode. Oh no. I fell again. Ooh, but I kind of want this shield. I guess not. Tails, can you assist me, please? Thank you very much. Okay, I have got to be more careful with my momentum-based jumps. Is this a breakable wall here? It looks like a breakable wall. Let's try spin dashing like from far away. It might have been a breakable wall. It could have been an alternative way to get over to this path. That's very, very possible. Okay. Okay, I want to grab this ring just because it's right here. And great, I messed it up. Okay, I don't care about it anymore. I wanted to see, oh, I'm great at the controls now. Watch me use the controls to my advantage, but nope. That is not the case. Is this a spring? It is. Very interesting. Okay, I am not seeing the token at all. That's very concerning. I don't want to have to re-explore an entire stage. But we might have to, so I'm taking a mental note on what platforms I've been to. Let's see. Nothing quite here. Nope. Don't do this. There we go. Okay. Whee! I love those. I love those so much. Okay, we're still somewhat on the top half. It felt like that token we found was just pure luck last time. Cause is it just me, or does that like top hill feel like the end of the stage? It does to me. Okay, I'm only seeing a monitor up there. Okay, it looks like we really gotta rely on the walk here. There we go, we made it to this section. Cool. Can we walk all the way over there? We can. I'm not hitting that monitor, that's an Eggman monitor. It's so very obvious. I think I see like a... No wait, that's just a flower. Like, I think I see a key up there. Wait, how do we get up there to that checkpoint without using Tails? There's a checkpoint right there. Maybe we need to go back into the factory first. Oh, I messed it up. Now we're back in the water. Whoa. Why did Tails just go... Why did Sonic go flying out of the water? I'm not sure. Oh, because we have speed. We could run on water in this game. That's pretty cool. Oops. That means that this jump... Okay, this jump still does require a walk. Okay, let's defeat this enemy first. Oh, no, wait. What am I doing? We have to go over here first. Then we can probably make our way over here. See, that makes a lot more sense, because that other jump seems not too feasible to me. It looks like we hit the definite bottom path here. Sonic control is so kind of weird in water. There we go. Is that the token? That's the token, isn't it? I see it right down there. I wonder if the token is just on the main path. But how do we get underwater in this game? Can Tails swim us underwater? There's no way to actually get down, is there? And switching to first person does not do anything. Come on. Okay, so getting this token isn't as easy as I first thought. We actually need to jump. We have to like do a weird jump here. Okay, but I could definitely think we can get this token. Go! No! I need Tails to like fly us up. Which means I don't know how we're supposed to get this token normally. To wait for Tails to drop us down? Is that a good way to get it? Yes, I got it. Okay, we can complete the stage knowing that we won. That I found the token. I don't have to worry about anything. I can actually just beat the stage. We didn't find like that special emblem thing. Hopefully that is not... There isn't 2 things required for the special stage. There we go. And we got the token, which means... Special stage. Flooded Cove Zone. 80 spheres. So the next stage is going to be a true water stage. Good to know. Okay, I feel like we missed a ton of blue spheres. But only because Sonic was going super fast like a maniac right there. We do have like tons of time though. Okay, definitely a good time to use our boost. And I'm pretty sure we can hold our boost too. It's really cool that this that these special stages are references to Nights into Dream. Okay, it looks like this stage is definitely making us use our boost for once. I can't believe I kept thinking, wait, are we flying a supersonic right now? Like, of course we are. There we go. And these stages are starting to become more complicated. It's less go in a circle. There we go. See, it's kind of still going in a circle and then you win. But now we're going super fast. And I'm not sure if it tells us how many blue spheres we need. Oh, all we have to do is get to the goal now. I'm gonna pay more attention to that Eggman bar next time. Now we can just chill because we don't need anything. We already got the emerald, we just gotta hit the goal. Might as well just go dashing super fast through all of this. We did a super pair loop right there. Awesome, what are we doing right now? Busting through everything, aren't we? Pretty cool. There we go. I love boosting all the time. Boosting all the time is super fun. And I don't really care about bonus points, to be honest here. There we go. Oh wait, was that the goal? Yeah, I almost missed the goal. That was close. Sonic got a Chaos Emerald. So many extra lives. And I wasn't even trying to get bonus points there. Techno Hill Zone 2. So we're officially in the factory forever. Interesting. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream after this stage. I mean after this zone. Because I want to save some Robo Blast 2 for the next stream as well. Let's see, so we have to like use the mechanic of going underneath here, right? I'm not sure how we're supposed to do it. What if we like spin dash? Rolling? How do we get this jelly to make us drop down very far? Is it tied to speed? If we thwack? See, I do not quite understand that mechanic yet. Oh right, we need height. That's what it is. Considering it's making us jump to that one first, I feel like the token might be on the left path. So let's go on this path instead. This like jelly water is very interesting. And here we are. Cool. We want to be very careful here. Interesting. So this is definitely going to be all in the factory, isn't it? Last time we were actually outside, but we're just straight up in the factory forever now. I really like this like purple jelly mechanic. It's really cool. Let's see, anything down there of relevance? Nothing. I wonder where they're going to hide the token this time. It honestly feels like they hide the token in the most convenient spots. Because I spend all my time looking for the token and finding all these bonus goodies, and it doesn't even amount to anything. Ooh, but this tornado shield will. Having an extra double jump is going to really help us control our momentum here. Speaking of momentum, is there anything down here? Camera, work with me. There is like one of those thingies, but no token. Okay, cool. And nice, we get the checkpoint. That's why this game isn't too difficult. Also, I forgot to give Sonic After a Sequel a rating. Sonic After the Sequel is a really fun game, but the bosses are really difficult for me, so I give it an 8 out of 10. And I gave Sonic Before the sequel a 7.5 out of 10. Normally I rate the games during the credits, but we didn't even get credits for Sonic after the sequel. It's just pretty crazy to me. No. We failed. We actually failed. Okay, let's try this again. This time I actually need to time these jumps. Can we cheese it with the tornado shield? I think there might be a way to cheese this a little bit. Anything relevant down in that water? There we go. Wait, we already had the means to cheese it. Why did I fail that jump? Very interesting. If we can just hang on the edge of the platform, then this is a lot easier than I first thought it was. Yeah, we can actually just hang on the edge of this platform. That is hilarious. I'm still not seeing the token at all. But we're just going to continue through the stage normally and hopefully I find the token. No! Everything I ever loved was lost. Okay, Sonic, stop freaking out. Okay, let's see. There isn't quite anything over there that I actually want. So let's actually try and get out of this jelly real quick. This jelly mechanic is very unique. Here we go. Thank you very much. Now I need you to go here. Okay, this is gonna be very, very scary. Okay. Here we go. Phew. That was a close one. What's wrong with Sonic live streams? Did you want a different game than Sonic? I know that I stopped that Minecraft series, but I was definitely going to continue it this week. Oh. You want a Mario Monday? Sure, what game? What game would I play? Because I've played most of the Mario games at this point. Mario Monday. Let's see. Do you know any games that I could play for Mario Monday? There aren't any new Mario games out. SMBZ? Isn't that a fan game? Do you know how to get it? Let's see, I need to figure this out. How did we get here? Final Fantasy Mario? I wouldn't actually know about any Mario fan games. I'm mostly immersed in the Sonic community. I didn't really know about much of the Mario fan games, to be honest. But that's a good list to go through. I'll keep that in mind. Let's see. Okay, this stage is actually starting to get hard. Really? Can't believe it died to that enemy. Final Fantasy Mario, SMBZ. I'll keep that in mind. I feel like I played like one Mario fan game ever, and I didn't really beat it. I think I gave up on it, but it was like a 2D game, I remember. I don't think I've heard of Super Mario Bros. Z. There we go. But yeah, if you want me to start a Mario marathon on Monday, I could probably do that, just not every Monday. Actually, I could every Monday if I get up in the morning. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, are there any other Mario fan games you know of that I could play? Come on. This spring jump is actually pretty difficult. I keep hurting my momentum there. I mean, I'm trying to hurt my momentum and I fail. Monster scared the jitters out of me. Yeah, I agree. I just don't get it, like, how do I do this part? Okay, let's try getting on this first. That really hurt. It still does. Oh, I see. Are you talking about Final Fantasy Mario? Are there any other Mario fan games that people know of? Because I really don't know any. Like, all of these are very new to me. Because I am definitely taking game suggestions. I'm only streaming Sonic because those are the only fan games I know of right now. But yeah, Monday, Mario Forever and Mario War. Never heard of that one either. Okay, I'm gonna make a list after this stream ends, so I can remember all that stuff. Come on. Let's see. Okay, that makes sense. I did not find the token at all, and I fear that we're near the end of the stage. I'm gonna be very sad if we don't find the token. Maybe it's down here. Maybe. Maybe it's down there. Oops, I lost my shield. Now that's just sad. Mario Forever and Mario War. Okay, what other games? Maya. I don't know how to say your name. Okay. Let's just fly. This part is really difficult anyways. Tails, I said we will fly past this section. Why won't you let me choose it? It's not that difficult. Thank you very much. Play Sonic Roblox games? I think I've played a few of the Sonic Roblox games. Oh, which ones do you suggest for next suggestions for the Sonic Roblox games? I do have a Roblox account. Sonic TD a lot, okay. Do you know any other ones? Let's see. They had Sonic and Mario outfits. Is that like a role-playing game? I don't need that extra life. No, we didn't find the token. I can't leave. I want the token. But we're already at the end of the stage. I guess I'll go with no token this time. Unless the token's on that platform. No, it's not. The Luigi, Sonic.exe, Kawa, etc. Okay. I'll add those to my list. Okay, time for the boss. What is this, chemical plant? With all this blue stuff? Oh wait, oops, I accidentally ran into it. Luigi, Sonic.exe. I kind of played an EXE game on here. But yeah. A lot were mutual friends. Okay. That makes sense. I'm not sure what I'd be doing in that kind of game. But I should check it out. Eventually. Okay, you need to get out of here. Okay, so this boss is actually not that bad. That was actually a really easy boss. Might be easier than the first one. Nice. Deep Sea Zone. We already know that Deep Sea Zone is the next stage because we already played the special stage for it. Okay, I need to work on finding that token this time. Since this is like an underwater stage, I feel like this is definitely gonna be it. There we go. I need to stop that. Come on. Underwater stages should be a lot easier to find the token, I feel like. But I feel like last time how did I miss the token? I'm just sad. I wish I could see my viewer count. For some reason it's glitched. Uh-oh. I only have 2 Roblox for my SMW outfit, and please donate. You have 2 Roblox? Do you mean Robux? Oh, okay. That makes sense. I don't have any Robux to donate, unfortunately. I haven't actually played Roblox in a very long time. I think the last time I played Roblox was when Sonic Speed Simulator came out. I kind of played that game obsessively and then stopped. Once you just rebirth a whole bunch, it kind of gets boring. Because you just earn everything again really quickly. And then they kept releasing all these characters and stuff, which is cool and all. It was only fun when they released like the special bosses. That was cool. But yeah, I actually have not played Roblox in a pretty long time. I think maybe the end of last year I played Roblox a little bit. But that's it. 3 years ago is the last time I played Roblox. Yeah, I could understand that. The thing with Roblox is like there's just that one game you fixate on, and then once you're done with it, you're done with it. Like for me, it was always like Flood Escape 2. And then my friends stopped playing Roblox, because we used to play Flood Escape 2 together all the time. And they were like, there's no point of playing Flood Escape 2 by yourself. Your oldest account is still active? My oldest account is still active too, but it's my only account. But I think I started playing Roblox. I don't remember when I started playing Roblox. Back when I had an Xbox, so sometime in early high school is when I started playing Roblox. But before that, I would play Roblox on the phone, but I'd only play like Speedrun 4 and what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. Speedrun 4 and Pizzeria Simulator were the only games I played. And then when I was a teenager, I'd only play Flood Escape 2. The oldest was AESW1AERD1, I think. And your newest was 2 years ago. Interesting. Oh great, I lost again. Oh wait, what am I doing? There's a path. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to jump off the platforms, not across them. The platforming in this game is not as easy as it looks. WAP and SR4 were goated. I never beat SR4. What's SR4? Oh, Speedrun 4? Duh. I have beaten Speedrun 4. The last stage, or the second to last stage, is a nightmare. The clock stage, I hated that. I heard recently they actually added a bunch of new stages. I never gone back to that game. Maybe I should one day. I do not like this section. Hey Tails, can you do me a favor and skip it? I earned 6 Robux. How do you earn Robux? Here we go. Thank you very much. Here we go. That was a close one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm gonna be very careful here. I doubt we're gonna find the token ever again. These stages have become so elaborate that like exploring every single nook and cranny is just taking too long. I'm just gonna play the game and get the bad ending, because it's not worth it. Let's see, where are we anyways? Guess we're going back down. This stage is pretty okay. It's not my favorite stage. For water stage, it's pretty well put together. Okay, where are the air bubbles? I don't think I've seen a single air bubble here. Oh wait, there's the end of the stage. We won't drown if we hit the end of the stage. Because logic. Deep Sea Zone 2. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're going down a water slide, like in Labyrinth Zone. Any stage that reminds me of Labyrinth Zone makes me happy. I love Labyrinth Zone so much. It's one of my favorite stages from Sonic 1, but it's not my favorite stage. Favorite stage is obviously Starlight Zone. Who doesn't like Starlight Zone? Even the bottom half of that stage is fun. There we go. Is that the token? No, it's just rings. I wonder if we can get into this cave if we thwack. We can get into that cave. I just did not have enough speed. Hopefully we can find the token in at least one act per zone. I don't know how many zones are in this game, but I'm just gonna assume that one special stage per zone will allow us to get all the emeralds. Okay, wasn't this where we were thwacking before? We don't even need to thwack to that platform. Oh, I see how we get up there. We gotta thwack up here, and then we need to thwack here. Okay, luckily hitting the side of the spikes does not actually hurt you. I have got to stop spamming that move. Okay, Tails, can you take us back to where we were, please? There we go. Tails, really? Does Tails not swim? Apparently Tails will not swim you out of the water. But luckily I think we're right next to the section we fell at. We are. Almost makes me wonder if it isn't actually top path, it's just the normal path. There we go. Perfect. Jump. Jump. I just trust walking so much more than normal jumping in this game, but I really can rely on normal jumping. Okay, now this area really reminds me of Labyrinth Zone, which is cool. I love that stage. Okay, we got the checkpoint. I had like 50 ult accounts. Why would you need 50 ult accounts? That's pretty crazy. I remember one time while playing Roblox, I encountered a hacker. I did not know what I was doing. They said, I'm gonna take your credit card information, and I'm like, really? I don't even have a credit card. And also, I bought Robux using gift cards, so I wouldn't have to worry about my payment information being stolen. So thank you very much. It's pretty dumb, but none of them were hacked. That's good. My Roblox account was not hacked at all. They just threatened me. They said they were going to steal my credit card information, which they couldn't even do that, which is hilarious. I just think it's a funny story nowadays. Sonic, if you could just jump a little bit higher. Jeez, that was super close. If Sonic just jumped a little bit higher there, we would have been fine. Okay, I see. Now we actually have to time the thwack. Or we can just spam invincibility frames. That's my favorite thing to do in a Sonic game. Is there a token here? Nope. That could have been a path with a token. What is going on now? It's just a huge labyrinth of moving walls. But what did you do that made you have to get so many ult accounts? Like, did you get banned or something? I did not realize that was a crusher. There we go. Thank you very much. Oh, duh. I'm supposed to go through there. See, that actually makes a lot more sense. Okay, I went way too fast there. Okay. This time I'm gonna go fast, but also slow. Can I have that air bubble? I feel like Sonic's jump is a little nerfed in this game. It just feels like Sonic does not jump as high as you think he would. Maybe because I'm used to playing so many modern Sonic games. I'm pretty sure they increase your jump height underwater. Huh, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, first of all, I need to grab an air bubble. That is priority here. There we go. Let's see. I'm not sure. Can we go through these doors? I cannot go through these doors. Maybe this is just like a checkpoint area and I need to continue on somewhere else. Oops, and I died again. Let's see. Oh wait, this is where we were at. Okay, where did we die last time? Oh, it was over here. I think we actually need to go up here. No, it's away from the crusher. Do we need to go over there? I'm actually kind of confused. Should we go backwards? I'm a bit lost here. Don't actually know where I'm going. I lied. One of them were permabanned? Oh no. How do you get it permabanned? You've got to be kidding me, game. I think this is the first time I actually got stuck in the stage. We need spin dash this, maybe? It's inactive. Oh. Wow. I don't know how you get banned from Roblox. In all the years I played Roblox, I never got banned. It says account deleted also. Ooh, that sucks. How do I get through this? It makes no sense. I just don't understand. There we go. It says account deleted also. Oh wait, I already read that. Has anyone played this game? One of my old accounts description said I had 1 million Robux on Xbox. Whoa, that's insane. And hilarious. I remember the Xbox version. It was my favorite way to play Roblox. Even though you didn't have access to all the games. Oh, 100 million. Okay, that's a lot less believable. I feel like this stage makes no sense. What is this? Am I supposed to destroy this, maybe? Oh, is this like a spinner? Oh, how did I not notice that before? That's hilarious. This stage was a lot easier than I first thought it was. I knew that I was doing something wrong there. How could I end up stuck in the same section the entire time? Let's roll down this hill. That rolling mechanic with the momentum's not utilized enough in this game. I wish we took the top half on this stage, because I'm not a big fan of water in this game. I really thought I almost did not make that right there. No. Oh wait, we're supposed to go over here. I thought that was a breakable platform. Okay, there's an extra light here. Oh no, branching pathways. Is one of these paths gonna lead to the token? Or maybe loop us? This stage definitely is taking a page out of Labyrinth Zone. That is for sure. Okay. Check out Bard_player 3581. Is that your Roblox username? I heard that on Roblox there's a Sonic fan game that is like a Sonic Maker game. I've always wanted to play that. I'd play that too. My old one, it said my name was Ashley. Interesting. Would you please stop that? Thank you very much. These badniks are terrible. There we go. This stage is very chill. I like it. No. Stop putting me in water. I keep saying I have a love-hate relationship with this stage. Sorry about that. Next time I'll mute. We finally made it through Act 2. I got a feeling we're never gonna find any tokens. There we go. Boom. Boom. Before I end the stream, I need to, what's it called? See, since Sonic can just homing attack the boss, all these bosses are like super easy. But Sonic cannot normally homing attack enemies. Just the boss. Which I find is very interesting. I feel like this is why when they made 3D bosses, they didn't just copy and paste the classic formula. Because these kind of bosses are actually very easy. Oh no, there's 2 Eggmen? Which one's the real Eggman? You're the real Eggman. Okay, I think we actually need to pay attention here. Okay, you're fake. You're real. I can tell because of the smoke. You can't fool me, Eggman. Boom, another easy boss. We unlock sound test, yay. Castle Eggman Zone, Act 1. Interesting. That's actually pretty cool. Oh no. So, a castle stage for Eggman. I never would imagine that. Maybe it'll fit. So far, not too bad. What is this? Is this an obstacle? It is not an obstacle. It's a launcher. Got it. Whoa, we're going really high up. This stage is really cool so far. Yes, I would like this tornado shield, please. Now we can skip over here. I don't think that was actually a skip. It was probably the intended path. Ooh. Please, yes! Tornado shield for the win. That is how you live. There we go. Let's see. Can we just tornado jump that? No, we cannot. We can't do a thwack and a tornado jump. I probably should have just done a tornado jump and then thwacked. Oh, that was very close. I almost just hit that spike. Okay. Looks like we cannot... Okay, for some reason you can tornado jump with A on a spring, but you can't with the special button. Whoa, there are spikes in the water. Oh, I did not even notice those thorns. Thorns is such an unusual obstacle for a Sonic game. You would never think to avoid thorns. That makes this game very unique. Okay, I do not know why I keep walking in places I don't even know how to get to. Or where I'm going, either. Let's see. Ooh, that was a close one. Checkpoint. Nice. Oops, I did not mean to fall into the void. And that was a close one. Okay, let's try this again. Oops. Why do I keep falling to the void? Wait a second, a game over? Who would have known I've gotten a game over? Yes, I would like to continue. Forever. Okay, I guess I couldn't hit the continue button for some reason. That's pretty crazy. Okay. I'm actually going to check if you think... Oops, no, I do not want to delete that. I want to see what this says. Okay, so I do actually have one viewer. Sometimes it glitches out. What does the chat say? Where is it? Nothing. This is why I don't use this, because for some reason it doesn't work. Anyways, honestly, this is a good time to end the stream. Tomorrow I'm going to continue on Sonic Robo Blast 2 and then start working on the suggestions. So let's see, I need, I'm going to take a picture of the chat, because I know that for some reason YouTube deletes the chat, or I just don't know how to access live playback of chat. Anyways, thank you everyone who watched the stream, but I'm going to end it pretty soon. Let's see, I just need to get these suggestions here. Suggestions. Let's see. Oh, I can edit the stream title and description. That's good. But not the thumbnail. Interesting. Okay. I need to figure out some way to get this in. I'm going to create a notepad document. Maybe. And I'll put the suggestions in there. Mario Monday. Thank you so much, Marguerite Sonato, for saying that. Deluxe game. Luigi, Sonic, EXE, Imaka, And I also want to add whatever the Sonic Maker game is called on Roblox as well. And then where was the other one? I'll put the Roblox username here. There's one other thing. Speedrun 4. I have no idea what WAP was, but I'm pretty sure. The oldest account. The old account. There's one other Roblox game. You said it was like a roleplay game. Where was that? Mario Forever, Mario War. How did I miss that one? Oh, Final Fantasy Mario. I missed that one. Sonic 2D. That's all the suggestions. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna end the stream now.